Now I'm gonna tell y'all what my life was like growing up. My my lifestyle was pretty funny, man. Like I was slow to catch on to things in life. I was. I grew up slow to catch on to things in life. I wasn't three-dimensional thinking as I think I am now. I feel like there's still some shit I could learn. I wasn't the best. I wasn't the best growing up. I wasn't, you know, academically the smartest. I could be, but I wasn't at the time. And I'm gonna skip over from when I was young, because everything was in order when I was young. You know what I'm saying? I had my mother, my father, and at the time, I had my whole family was connected with each other. We had a strong family at the time. It wasn't until I hit 13, 14, and a lot of black men can can connect with this. What I'm about to say. My black grandma. When my grandmother passed away, the whole family broke up over money. And the problem with this is, it wasn't on my father's side. It was actually on my mother's side, right? But I had a close connection with the people on my mother's side, which is also a problem. On my mother's side, there's mostly females and one man. One man, mostly females, and one man, which is my uncle, on that side, right? And them niggas was fighting over money, man. And they were jealous of each other. Which is a female trait. And they had no man to say, hey, calm your stupid fucking ass down. No, none of that. The feminist movement also had broke up. It had things to do with they thinking past, because they think they men and shit, and and being their emotions. So they went to fighting over this money. And let me get it straight. When they split, they had a lot of money. Some people did the right thing with it. Some people did. So when their family broke up, one of my cousins got into drugs. All my brothers weren't connected to each other. My sister wasn't connected to my brothers. Everybody lived a separate lifestyle. See, when we was all together, we was cool, we was kicking it, we had fun, we had a good time. Everybody was split, and that's a fucking problem. Now, I want to get into the problem on my father's side. My granddaddy, I ain't met the nigga since until I was 9 years old. When I heard that I had a grandfather on my father's side, on my dad's side, I was like, wow, I never knew this nigga. I never knew you was alive. There's so many questions to ask you. You know what I'm saying? I never knew the man was alive. The man ain't tried to be in my life. I never knew the man was alive. Think about grandfather. You ever heard the term godfather? You ever heard the term God at all? Grandfather is damn near like a god. I ain't saying he God. I said he's damn near like a god. Think about it. When a child is born and he grows up and he sees, or he or she sees a grandfather, the first thing they think, that's the respect right there. That's the mad. You gotta have mad respect for the grandfather and the grandmother. That what goes to your head, man. You gotta have mad respect for the grandfather and the grandmother. My grandfather never tried to be in my life like that. I didn't even know the nigga was alive till I was 9 years old. I'm gonna repeat that. That's a problem. That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? And he's a functional man. See, the problem was, I was thinking about my grandmother and my father, which I'm cool with my father. I love him, respect him. And I was living with my grandmother. Why wasn't I connected with my Washington side of the family. My last name is Washington. My last name isn't Davis, which is my mother's side of the family. My last name is Washington. I should be having a deeper connection with the Washington, the male Washington side of my family. And they don't have nothing but mostly males. Nothing but, I'm gonna repeat this again. Nothing but mostly males. And most of them males take care of their children. They have nothing but mostly males. And that's great. That's great. We had a couple of females, but we had nothing but mostly males. But we wasn't connected to them like that. Because, they mostly did their own thing. And that's a problem. Now, on my mother's side, when her grandma passed, the deepest connections I had was with the men, the young men like me on that side, when I was like 13 to 18 and shit like that, right? And they split, and that was a problem. But they had family members that fuck with them and shit like that. They had strong grandfathers. Strong grandfathers, that's the key word. Strong fathers that actually would like to be in their life and shit. On their father's side, I didn't have that. I only had a father. That was it. I mean, that should be good enough right now. Because if you had nothing but strong men behind you, you had no choice but to be strong. So when they broke up, that's when my life went all downhill. My life didn't. The people involved life went downhill. But my mother, she went crazy. I mean, mad crazy. It wasn't enough for her to be a whore, or or to be doing thot shit. Nah, that wasn't enough. She started degrading me when she got a little money. She degraded me, my stepdad, my brothers. She talked bad about my brothers. All that shit, manipulative than a motherfucker. And this is why I say we should want to live with our fathers, because most of our fathers really ain't gonna be on that bullshit. We are more rational thinkers. The women are fucking children with breasts. They don't know right from left. Shit. I mean, I was getting threatened. They treated me like I was selling drugs. I mean, my mama treated me like I was selling drugs, and I'm not fucking lying. 13 through 17, when they came into their inheritance, they treated me like I was selling drugs. They treated all my brothers like we were selling drugs or some shit. And most of my brothers are businessmen. Most of them. So what that inspired me to be a businessman? You know what I'm saying? And as I was growing up, I was I was doing my own thing too. I just wanted a good childhood. I just wanted clothes. Clothes was the only thing that really mattered to me in my teens. Clothes was the only thing that mattered to me. Clothes, looking good, and being able to represent myself good, focusing on my future and my goals. That's the only thing that mattered to me in my teens. And to be talked to like shit, working in my mom's store, talk to like shit. We tried our best. We did the best. We the ones, me and my stepdad promoted the stuff. We the reason why that stuff was popping back then. At 16. You know what I'm saying? And to be told that you ain't doing good enough, you're not this and you're not that. I ain't getting told, ain't like I'm being calmly talked to. I'm getting yelled at and shit. That you ain't this, that you ain't that. What about your father? What about your dad? There's always something wrong with us. It was always a problem with us men when it came to my mom. Now you listening. When it came to my mom, there was always a problem when it came to us men. Now, I'm a teenager, man. I shouldn't be going through this shit. I should just been in school, and I should have been cool. She should have hired somebody. Nope. That didn't happen. It was always a problem. She always came in bitching and yelling, and most of the shit you don't even know what the fuck she talking about. You know what I'm saying? Most of this shit that most women talk about, that us sons have to go through. We do not know what the fuck they're bitching for. We don't know half the shit that they're talking about. All right. Now this is my childhood. So I said, you know what, this bitch is crazy. So let me move. I moved in with my brother. I immediately wanted to go to barbering school. That didn't happen. All right. I moved in over there. I was sold a dream that we're gonna make this happen, so we're gonna make that. We're gonna make this and that happen with you. And as a man of your word, which I was holding to, because my brother. I grew up with my brother. I grew up with my mother, father, stepdad, and my brothers. So you know, I have a tight connection. I mean, I was living in their household. You understand what I'm saying, right? I was living in their household. There's been times when I've been living in 3 different households, man. I'm living in their households, and this is what I expect. I expect for you to be a man of your word. Help me get my credit. Help me get a car. And take me to the nearest destination so I can start on my goal. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted. I stated that. I said, man, when I come down there, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I guess because I wasn't his son, that shit didn't happen, which I expected. I expected all this shit. Everything that I go through in life, I expect it before it happens. That's one thing about being a man. If you're in high school, you're a teenager, you need to expect shit to happen, not to go your way, because you're gonna have to make it go your way. And if you're in high school right now, get you a job, please. Get you a job that pays you money, please. That's one of the things that I had to find out with my mom for, because I was working in her store for 3 to 4 years, and she wouldn't pay me a damn dime, and I'm her son. You know what I'm saying? I was getting disrespected, and I was getting talked to crazy. Me and my stepfather, we put our money into that store. You hear me? We put our money into that store, and we were still getting disrespected. That should tell you, most women are not respectful. Don't give a bitch shit. Don't buy a bitch shit. She don't deserve shit. She's not shit. A black bitch, indeed. She's not shit. She's not shit. She's not on shit. I'm sorry. She's not worth shit. I try all the time to treat these black women nice, treat them like they something, and what I get is shitted on, and it's fine, and it's okay. I don't have my own apartment. That's one of the reasons I don't have my own shit yet, but that's fine. I'm getting there. That's one thing that a black man needs, his own shit. Don't ever move in with a woman. Get your own shit. Okay? So look, living with my brother and shit. He gave me all these promises that he'll do and things like that. I was willing to go work for it. He on his own business. You know what I'm saying? I watched this business go from not being worth shit to worth a $250,000. Now that bitch is worth $500,000 and still going and still counting. You know what I'm saying? That bitch is worth $500,000 and still going. So I know not to give up on my dreams. You know what I'm saying? The nigga own multiple businesses at one time. No sleep. The nigga would do nothing but work until he achieved what he wanted to achieve. So I said, this is the man I need to be with. That's what I told myself. Now, was this woman the caliber you would expect her to be? I mean, yeah, she had good caliber. She had got good characteristics. She helped raise me and shit growing up. But was she always the best? No. I don't expect everybody to be at their best when I'm not their child. You know what I'm saying? Shit I went through, bro. Your woman is bitch, and at this time I had a brother that was a year older than me. He lived with one of my other brothers too. And both of their women were bitching at us for no reason. We really didn't have no problem with our brothers. It was really their woman. And this is why I say, men should have control. If your woman does not let you leave, you shouldn't fuck fuck with them at all. If you gonna have more than one woman, this is another problem my brother said had. My father had more than one woman. All my brothers will fuck with more than one woman, but wouldn't tell their main woman. Okay, after a while, it's cool. I mean, come on, man. If you lock a bitch down for a couple years, it's cool to tell her, like, look, this is before they was super successful. Look, I like having more than one chick on my squad. Okay? This is what I'm into. So you would not have no problems down the line. Because you told your woman what it was from the jump. This is why I encourage you to be successful and then get you a woman. So you won't have no fucking problems. So bitch know what it is. You fall in line and this is what you do. That's what you tell a bitch. And if you cross this line, I will fucking leave your ass in a drop of a hat. That's gonna make that bitch shiver. That makes that bitch stay in place. All that being said, my brother didn't stick by his word. That's why I'm making videos I make now. My father didn't. Some shit my father said he was gonna do. He didn't stick by his word. But he was more of a man than ever. He didn't stick by his word. You know what I'm saying? So that's a fucking problem. Most of my life problems was that my parents and my brothers, one of my brothers, this one, didn't stick by his word. That's the only problem I had. That's the only problem. That's why I'm going through the trauma I go through now, because they didn't stick by their word. But I still have the ability to change the outcome of my life and be a functional human being in society. You understand? So I'm not gonna use it as an excuse to be a fuck up. I don't go out here and smoke weed because I had these problems in life. Do you understand that? Is that clicking in your head? I'm not doing drugs. I'm actually making videos that make sense because of the things I went through in life. Okay. You know. But living with my brother, all I had to do was make it through high school. Okay, I failed one class, so I had to do like 4 more months of high school and shit, right? Well, and that's cool, that's fine. It wasn't what we initially planned, but it's okay. All right. The motherfuckers didn't think I was gonna graduate at all when I first moved over there. I had his woman tell me that I don't have any faith in you, man. I really don't think you can really do this and that and this in life. My brother always told me I really do think you can do this and that and this in life, right? But his woman was like, nah. But my brother was like, yeah. So that's a fucking problem within itself. Who the fuck is you? Cause it ain't like this the first time the bitch told me, hey, I give up on you. Nah. Multiple times throughout my childhood, she told me I give up on you. You know, these are people I looked up to as a young kid. As a young kid, I looked up to these people, and these people are telling me that they give up on me. Cause my father at the time never told me to not put my faith in people. Even he ain't never told me your own siblings could turn against you. You know what I'm saying? Do you know? Are you understanding what I'm saying? I just want to make that clear. Not just your siblings woman, which you know what I'm saying, which I have faith in. They didn't tell me they can give up on you. They ain't never told me no shit like that. They ain't tell you that your brother can give up on you. They ain't never told you no shit like that. My father didn't tell me no shit like that. My mother was dysfunctional. You understand? Are you understanding? My mom was dysfunctional. My father never told me no shit like that. This is a chance for you to be a better parent if you have kids, if you're listening to me. This is a chance for you to be a better parent and not go through the shit that I went through. Dealing with all kinds of people, all kinds of strange people. Having to check them every time that I breathe. Gotta check a motherfucker every time I move outside. I gotta check a motherfucker every once in a while. I don't have to check them all the time. I just gotta check a motherfucker out every once in a while. I can't let nobody slide. It's not crazy. I can't just be like, you know, man. Let me just Let this shit go. I can't let it go. I can't. I can't. I try to do everything. I try my hardest to do right by my brothers and sisters. But shit didn't turn out the way I wanted it to turn out. They treated me like I was selling drugs on the street. On how much they told me they give up on me. After I graduated high school, they told me I never thought you would graduate. After I graduated high school, I immediately went to barbering because I really wanted to do a trade at the time, but I went to barbering. My brother told me after I graduated high school, I can't do nothing else for you. I'm not taking you nowhere. I can't do this, that, and this. And this is not the initial agreement we agreed upon. The initial agreement was I come down, you help me through high school, I get a car. I don't need your money. I just need help getting the car. Get a car, get my own place to live and work on going to school to be a barber. That was the initial thing. I would have been straight right now if we could just follow through with the plan, G. Then when I graduate, you tell me what you're not gonna do for me. So then when I don't fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? Now you feeling some type of way. Most black men are fucked up in their head. That's why I'm starting to realize the shit. I'm talking about when it comes to certain other black men, when it comes to family, they're a little bit fucked up in the head. And it might just be my analysis, maybe, because I've seen it myself. I've seen what people will have brothers and they would do for each other. What brothers would do for each other, man. You understand? What brothers would do for each other. This is my experience. That's why I'm entitled this my childhood. So this is shit I'm seeing. You might not be seeing the shit that I'm seeing, but this is what I'm seeing. My brothers let their women have more control over them. And I don't like that. Because these women ain't making the best decisions unless it's for their child. Unless it's for their child, they're not making the best decisions. I'm talking about my brother's women's. The women always got to run the household. I don't know why. Why do your bitch think, why? And I feel like they might like that shit. I think they like that shit. So I let that shit slide. I let it slide, but it's really fucking with me because you telling me when I was growing up with y'all that my woman is supposed to be the head of me when my father taught me that I'm supposed to be the head of my woman. My father never let my mama lead. Never. Whenever my father told my mom to go do something, she would go do it. And I'm saying that shit at 9, 10, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. Anything she told her to do, she'll do it. She wouldn't backtalk the man, none of that shit. And if she did, he'll put her back in her place and she'll do what the fuck she need to do. All right? I've seen instances where my brothers would just one of my brothers would only one of them would do this shit though. Only one of them, that I know. Would let their women talk to him crazy. And get away with this shit. And that shit is not cool at all. That shit is not cool at all. And I'm over there viewing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So basically you telling me it's cool for my woman to do this. You telling me, without using words, you ain't got to say a word. You telling me through action that it's cool for my woman to disrespect me in my household that I work hard for. She wouldn't be shit without me. But it's okay for her to feel entitled because she has my kid. That shouldn't just fuck me up, right? All my brothers made their women. You understand what I'm saying? All my brothers made their women. Like how my father made my mom into a business-minded person. All my brothers took up after my father and made their women. But where they went wrong at, they letting these women predicting them what they gonna do. I mean, that's all for one brother. That's all for one brother's experience. One of my brother's experiences I see. Because I live with the nigga. And I'm seeing what's going on. And it's okay for your woman to disrespect you. It's okay for your woman to tell you that, hey, the cock that I got from this other man was good. And it was bigger than yours. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is shit I'm experiencing growing up from my teens, from being young, When I was 1 through 10, I wasn't seeing shit like that unless I was around my mama. But I wasn't really seeing that shit like that. But I was exposed to it through my teens, upward, to be known. Like, man, your bitch can get disrespectful in front of you, and all that shit that you niggas are talking about on YouTube. You niggas are correct, cause I live this shit. All that shit you talking about, you niggas are correct. I'm telling you, I live this shit. Go get you a woman outside your race. But back to my childhood. So when my brother told me that as a man, because I think like a man, if you tell me some shit like you don't need me, you ain't gonna do shit for me, and all this other shit, alright. So I'm gonna plan my exit strategy and go get my own money. I started working 2 jobs, and I can only come on 6 hours out of the day. Right? I told him, like, look, this is the plan. I want to move out the crib. He had a problem with me wanting to move out the crib at 19 years old. 18, 19 years old. And I'm like, dude, that's some fucked up shit. You should want a grown man to move out your crib at 18, 19 years old. I mean, am I right or am I wrong? True shit. All right, you know what I'm saying? Because I had enough of these people. Come up. I had 2 good paying jobs, and I was working towards my goals. You should want me to move out your crib. But no, that became a problem. So his woman started bickering at me about how she had a kid and shit like that she got to take care of because they had another baby. How she had a kid and shit like that, and how I'm ungrateful and shit like that. I say, how am I ungrateful when I pay for everything? Anything I want, I paid for ever since I moved in. I paid for anything I want, so that's called holding my own weight. I pay my part of the bills and shit like that. That's called holding my own weight. So I've been a man ever since I walked in this motherfucker, and I'm ungrateful because they start talking crazy and sideways when they try to extract some more money about it, right? And I would kowtow to them because I love them, man. I love them people. I love them. I looked up to them people growing up. I was looking up to them people. Them motherfuckers are scavengers, G. Them motherfuckers are scavengers. Right? Woman disrespect you, then you want to disrespect me. And then on top of that, you show me and your sons that it's okay for women to disrespect us. Cool. All right. That's not a situation I want to live through. That's not a bad habit I want to pick up. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. I'll be damned if my woman brag about another penis that she had inside her. That's not mine. That's the time when I pick my shit up as a man and I get the fuck up out of there. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna record every conversation that a bitch has with me. So when she say, like that Johnny Depp shit, when she say that ain't nobody gonna believe you because you a man, I'm gonna have that shit on record. Ain't nobody gonna believe what you got going on. Ain't nobody gonna believe this, that, and this. Oh well, right? And her talking to me crazy. Just in case I do end up in this situation I'm telling you niggas not to end up in, I'm gonna make videos on it. I'm gonna post them. I'm gonna go to court with them. I'm gonna tell her anytime we have a conversation, you start talking crazy, I have your permission to record you. I'm gonna have that down just in case some shit like this happens, because you gotta keep these bitches in check at all times. You can't let them slide, not one time. Not one time. You cannot let them slide, G. Just in case I'm still here in America, I'm not letting no bitch slide, and I swear to God, I'm not letting them slide. You gotta keep surveillance on you at all times. That's what we got cameras for. Just in case some bullshit pops up. So whenever I go to the courts, just in case this does happen to me, because I plan on moving in 10 years from now and getting my own shit in a different country. Whenever that bitch get to talking crazy, I got it on record so I can give my sons, because my sons or my daughter, Even if my daughter does turn out to be something I don't want her to be, she'll at least have respect for men. And if she don't have that, then oh well. Then oh well, man. Because I gotta put my faith in my sons. Because with power comes hypergamy, and with hypergamy, people will believe in what you believe in. Once you a top ranked man, the women will fall in line, and that's how life goes. The more up and up you go, the more women you get, the better women you get. So you wouldn't. So a black man that's a billionaire ain't gonna run into women that I'm running into. People that's talking crazy, bitches that's built like refrigerators. You know what I'm saying? People that can't keep their woman under control. They not gonna run into. They not running into women like how we run into. That's why I'm gonna keep working on myself and improving myself. So when I'm overseas, and one of my brothers, or three of my brothers, having problems with their American women, and I'm overseas with a foreign chick, and I'm gonna have 2-3 of them. I'm married up with 2-3 foreign chicks that know how to be women. I will call my brothers and be like, "Hey, bro, how you doing? How you doing over there with your kids?" "Oh man, my bitch left me. She took the kids with her, and she got me on child support." I'm like, "Bro, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Go to them courts first. Didn't I tell you to leave that woman before you had kids with them?" "Yeah, bro, you did tell me that." My other brother, "Hey, bro, how you doing?" "Yeah, man, kids left me, kids don't fuck with me. My woman put me on child support." Just in case some shit like this does happen. And things like that. Third brother, "Yeah, woman kicked me out the house. I still got money and shit. But, you know, she put me on child support as well." Now, if I hear about this child support bullshit in my later life, I'm gonna tell, cause I told my brothers, I said, "I think you should follow me, and we should all go out to a different country and impregnate women out there and have kids over there with women that follow our leads." You know what I'm saying? I've been telling them this shit since a young age. But yeah, man. My childhood was kind of fucked up. It was really fucked up. And then when these niggas struggle, even though they got successful business, 2 of them got successful business. Me and my other brother, we were both in our 20s. Our early 20s. We were both 20 years old. And when the other 2 niggas, I wish them the best. But if it doesn't happen and it goes down the way I think it's gonna happen, then oh fucking well. I told them to follow my lead. They didn't want to follow it. Fuck it. Oh well. We don't have to stay loyal to America. We can go to a different country and impregnate women over there and raise our children up to be men. And then by 16, they already started on their careers at a young age. They already took up trades from us at a young age. Growing up, they already knew how to print shirts or, fix pipes and, shit like that. Shit that actually matters. They've been getting money since 5 years old. My son is a billionaire at 12. I'm just saying, anything is possible when you think on a prosperous level. That's all. Now, the shit I went through was kind of prosperous, but at the same time, it also was degrading my manhood, degrading me as a human being, and shit like that. And I would not be called some things that I'm not. I would not be getting treated like something that I'm not. So when my brother dropped me off in that Roach Motel, I told him, "I'm never coming back to your crib. I don't give a fuck if I'm in the hood. You put me in the hood. I don't give a fuck if I'm in the hood. I'm not coming back to your place. I'm not gonna regret anything I had going on. Cause I'm tired of dealing with you and your woman." Cause the shit was more traumatizing than what it was worth. I could live in the hood and be doing shit by myself on my own, and I wouldn't have to worry about shit because I stayed to myself and I did what I was supposed to do. If I lived in the hood. and I'll be stacking money to the sky. I wouldn't say shit to nobody, but get my money together and stack it to the sky. And then I'll wait until I can get around some successful black men like me and talk about how we can make money moves. That's not all I will do. That's all I'm saying, G. That's all I'm saying, man. Do what y'all need to do, G. Get the fuck out your situation, black men. Raise your children with women that respect you. There's a zero, people say 99% women are dysfunctional, and you can find the 1%. Once you get the 1% in America, then you're gonna go out to procreate. Well, what I'm telling you is there's a 0.01% chance you're gonna find a bitch that's that's capable of wife duties. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because we demonize what they do to overseas. Talking about chopping bitches' head off overseas. But you know what? You know something though? They women respect them. They sons grow up as men. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. They prosperous over there in raising some children and raising themselves up to be men and having their women respect them. So what would you have? Disobedient bitches that don't want to fuck with you, or a bitch that know her place in life, and if she don't know her place, she get her head chopped off. What would you rather have? Your community be fucked up and all the men turn into fags, or you can easily chop a bitch head off for going against what you got going on in your system. What you got going on in your system? What would you prefer? Fags, gays, and trans. Your son been turned into a trans because you're not there in their life, and the court is stopping you from being there in their life. Or would you prefer a bitch getting her head chopped off because she decided to disobey what you got going on in life, because she went against the masculine principle? What would you prefer? Because she went against what God wanted. What she went against what God put her here for, to follow you, and then you to follow God. What would you prefer? Answer that shit in the comment section. This is Black News 1999, and I'm out.